Today we will be talking about my experience with a comic convention, which here is C2E2 during COVID. Um, so I have quite a bit to talk about, so get ready for that. So the first thing I want to talk about is that C2E2, our comic convention, actually was in December, which was last month. This year, they haven't done one since last year, February, so that one was also in the wintertime, but this year they decided to do right before Christmas, so it took place December 10th to the 12th this year. It's kind of sucks to have a convention in the wintertime, I'm just gonna be honest with that, especially here in the Chicagoland area, and things get pretty cold here. Like right now, today, it's snowing. Going to a convention, you dress up, you cosplay, you have all kinds of stuff going on, and you have to wear a big coat over it. This year, we used the coat checkout situation. So it was $3 per item to check your coat in at the hotel over where the convention was being held. There was multiple rooms. There usually is multiple rooms involved when it comes to the convention. First, we couldn't find the coat room. We take a train, we take the metro downtown, and we get off, we come up the stairs and come around, and we enter this big hall where the convention kind of like, it's like the entryway into the convention. We went left to like the way we normally would this year, and we hadn't picked up our badges because my husband's badge, he had his mailed. I couldn't get mine mailed because I didn't get the information to purchase my ticket until after the mailing date, and I requested it at least 2 months in advance. So the whole mailing situation and badge situation was a hot mess. We get there, we're looking for the coat rack area. We come down the stairs, and to the right is where it says, this is the coat check place. They were like signs saying this is full. In other words, they were like, we're not using it this year, you have to go somewhere else. So they had picked a different spot this year that they had the coat check located. Mind you, we never really, I don't think we did the coat check last year either, so I think we just kind of carried our coat around. So we wore our coats the first day, which is the Friday, and then the Saturday and the Sunday, we paid to put our coats away, and that was $3. So it was pretty far of a walk to get to the coat check place. One, we found out the ticket location where you purchase your badges and pick them up was in a different area also. Normally it's in this big open walkway. First you would go through security, because we have that now, that's been going for a couple of years. Then, now that they have COVID, you have to verify, you have to show your negative test result, or you have to show your vaccination card, and they had a whole setup process for that. So you had 2 check-ins, and then normally you would have had your badge right after that. So in previous years, it was you go through security, you go to the badge location, do what you need to there, go to the convention. This year, you had to go pick up your badge first, which we didn't know, which was in a different area. We went through the process for the whole COVID check thing. We went through the security check just to get all the way over, almost in the convention. And we're like, where did we get our badges? And the guy was like, how did you get this far without a badge? I'm like, so then we left there, went down to get the badges, went back through the security and COVID check and stuff all over again. Well, we didn't have to do COVID check thing because they give you wristbands that we had to show that you already went through that. You also had to go through that to get your badge in that one area. So we have to do that like 2-3 times. So then finally, we walk into the convention, y'all. It was so disorganized. Like, come on, get with it. If they knew they were going to have these many problems or knew that they weren't going to be ready, I would have preferred that they just refunded everybody's money, or just been like, we're changing the date, we're delaying it a couple more months, whatever. So that was the beginning of our C2E2 journey. With that in mind about the weather, people wear all kinds of things when they cosplay. Some have some really amazing cosplays, but there was also not a ton of people this year. Normally there's like booths everywhere. There was less booths for shopping. Yeah, this is really empty. I'm like, I just gotta capture the emptiness. There were less people walking around, and Friday usually is not a lot of people, but at least usually there's people. Like, you could visibly see that there was less people there. So that kind of does change your experience. This was the first year that my cousin actually went. She just came Sunday and she didn't do like the whole weekend, even though her ticket was for the whole weekend. She just chose a day and her husband came down, kind of experienced it. She dressed up in a Squid Games outfit, so that's pretty cool. They just stayed a couple hours. They were like, oh, there's no way we can walk around here for hours on end. And I'm like, we're walking for hours on end. We literally walk all over that hall, all over, you know, the rooms that you go to for panels are far away. So there's just so much walking, so you have to always be ready for that. And then to know that the badges were much further than normal, we had to go that way so many times, it wasn't funny. So that was also a bit frustrating. So this convention was probably more frustrating than fun, but you know, it was okay. For the panels this year, normally there's a booklet that you get, a physical book that you can see kind of the panels, where they're going to be located, the vendors, the artist alley, any guests that were they're going to be there, because usually there's like stars from TV shows that we watch. Walking Dead has been there and stuff like that. And then they have like the photo opportunities where there was a locate, all that kind of stuff. But there was no book this year. This year was app only. With the way COVID and everything is going, it does make sense for them to be like, you know, no physical stuff. On the app, there was a lot of different things. Everything was there that you could do. So I ended up favoring like a lot of the stuff I was interested in. I just went through, it was like boop, 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 you know, and then on your phone, it'll notify you like, oh, this starts in 15 minutes, this panel you was interested in, this starts in 30, you know. So it will let you know when these things are going on. But I really did not attend a lot of panels. I really didn't find a ton of things that unfortunately I was interested in, other than like the Jackbox games. So every year I've gone, they've like announced the new Jackbox Party Pack, whatever that may be. So last year, you know, they announced 7, and this year they announced Jackbox Party Pack 8. As if you guys are interested in those games, you know that's out. So we got to kind of do like an experience and play it and team up with people, and it was a lot of fun, and I love doing those. So I actually ended up winning that. That was so cool. I was like, what do we want? And I want a copy of the game. So I'll show that a little later, like my little card I got. Yeah, it kind of sucked because I like to collect the booklets, but I do understand, you know, why things look that way. So I want to show you guys the badge that I have, because these badges is roughly kind of what the booklet would look like. So this is the badge for this year, and this is the Pro 3-day. So I always get the Pro badges because I get a discount because I work at a nonprofit. Some things that we actually did do that I want to highlight was we went to a Maid Cafe. The last time I went to ASIN, I think that was the year before last, so 2019, we went to ASIN, the anime convention. So we have 2 really big conventions. It's C2E2 and it's ASIN. So at ASIN, the Maid Cafe usually is there, and in the Maid Cafe, they play games with you, they put on a little dancing show, and usually they give you cake and pop, or water, you know, or tea or whatever you would like to drink. Because of the pandemic, they didn't do that. So they charge you an entry fee, and that covers them, their outfits, that covers like the cake and stuff. So normally it's like $30 or something like that, an experience. But because of no food or anything, they only charge $5. And I was like, oh my God, it's $5, it's so cheap. And then I found out why. They do book you. You do get a booking for like an hour, which is really nice. So they play games with you. They get the little show. They talk with you and stuff. So we just mostly played games with them for an hour. So it was very cute. It's just, I do miss the cake. The cake was phenomenal. It was so freaking good. So I can't wait for them to be able to bring that back. I'm like, I want to know who made this freaking thing. Like, can someone give me the bakery? I need to go there. And then there was also an escape room experience. There were 2. There was a space like Star Trek themed one, and then there was one like a Japanese anime themed one called Detention. Unfortunately, I really wanted to do those, but they filled up very fast. They were filling up in advance, and I wanted to kind of just go and do it, but I couldn't. I think last year they also had the escape room, so next time if they do it, I'm definitely going to book that ticket in advance. Just pick a time and go. And be like, this is it, this is what we're doing, let's go. Outside of my cousin hanging with a couple friends and a co-worker Friday and Sunday, because she didn't go Saturday. So I went all 3 days. She went to the Maid Cafe with us, and she got to do the escape room on Sunday, I believe. So I'm like, oh, you got lucky. Next time, you guys, I'm gonna do it. It was greatly limited on who was there. Unfortunately, big companies like Marvel, DC, Crunchyroll, Funimation, like those big companies weren't there this year. Indie companies, like smaller companies that were there. There was a company that made a card game called MetaZoo. They were giving out free packs of those cards. So these are the cards. They're kind of cute. So it's kind of like Pokemon, but you know, it's their own little version thing without worry about copyright, you know. So it's a whole battle game that you can do. So that was cool. They were literally handing out packs. I think there were like 2 or 3 different packs you can get. Normally they have an area where you play video games. Previous years they had like actual arcade set up that you could play with other people. So there was a couple of those, but not much really. So mostly they just had like, you know, tables set up with game systems that you could play with other people, like Street Fighter, Smash, Mario Kart, you know, stuff like that. A lot of different stuff like that. That area was super small too. There wasn't nearly as much going on because the convention ended up being smaller. I ended up doing a lot of networking. I ended up networking with them. So when we do our mini comic convention in August, I might be hitting them up to kind of help with the video games. DePaul University, a school here in Chicago, actually ran, and they've been running it for the past couple of years, the gaming area at C2E2. So I think that's really cool because I'm an alumni at that school. So that's the school that I went to for college. So, or uni. So it's nice to see the representation there. We're gonna go into the hall. So I'm gonna go over kind of like what some stuff looks like. So this is the free download. And by the way, you guys, I stream on Twitch and I'm hoping to play Jackbox Party Pack 8 with my community. The games are pretty fun. They like a lot of people like Job and we played Pole Mine. So I'm hoping to do that one day, maybe a couple times, you know, it doesn't have to be a one-time deal. So like I said, I did win the game. So this is kind of what it looks like, and there's a code on the back side. You guys won't be seeing the code. But this is the, you know, 'cause I haven't even redeemed it yet. Like I literally have been waiting to make this video. So this is the card. But in addition to the card, they actually that you could get for free. So I kind of got one of each. Like I waited till the end and just got what was kind of left. So it was like this. And these stickers are based off their games like Job and Drawful Animates. And then we have, this is the Mine one. This is actually the game that I won off of. And I was in a group. So our group won. So everyone in the group got the game. And then this is another game. I didn't get to see anyone play this. So this is kind of like the DePaul card that they have for gaming community. Good luck, have fun, be Vinicius. There was also a booth that was selling these video game shadow boxes. So it was like all like 8-bit, 16, 32-bit games, like old stuff we used to play, like Super Mario 3 and stuff like that, or like the old Metroid games. So they had different things, you know, things going on of different games, Final Fantasy, stuff like that. And some of them had a QR code on them, and if you put your phone to the QR code, it put this, it brought up this site where you could see the scene that you purchased being animated. So that was super cool. So this is their card. My husband actually got a Mega Man one. So there was a lot of very cool, inventive booths and things going on. Another thing I purchased was a etched glass for a Christmas gift, and it was a Game of Thrones etched glass, and it was Tyrion on it, and it said, "I drink and I know things." So I gave my cousin that went, it was everything I gave them for Christmas is Game of Thrones theme. Mind you, with C2E2 being right before Christmas, there was actually a lot of Christmas themed stuff going on, like people's cosplays, like they tied in like a Christmas hat or like a Christmas outfit version of whatever they were cosplaying as. So that was also really cool to see that representation there. Now, every year there's these mystery boxes. So I did get a mystery bag. So this year there was a guy selling anime bags, and so I'll show you guys what I got in that. I have not seen it, I have not looked, but I have an idea based off of his booth, kind of what he has. He has stuff like posters, mouse pads, stickers. So whenever you walk past his booth, he was giving everybody free stickers. So here's one, and another one of the stickers I got was Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. So that's super great. Also, they had different panels like flower arrangement, which was done by the Japanese Society of Chicago. So we're hoping to hit them up maybe for fan fest stuff or just program stuff in general. So they do all kinds of Japanese related, you know, traditional things. So that's pretty cool. Another thing that we did there, oh, by the way, so this is the card, C2E2 Cafe, Maid and Butler. So it's Maid and Butler Cafe. So this is the little card that we got with our appointment for Maid Cafe. There was a couple booths that we visited. By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm wearing this here crown. This is the crown that I wore Sunday because I kind of made like a little Queen of Hearts outfit. Now, there's this company called LiQWYD. This is one of their cups. Look how big this freaking cup is. This thing is freaking massive. It's metal, and they got a clip that you can clip onto your stuff with it. And every year you can buy one of these, or you can buy one of these 1 year and then bring it back with you every year, and you'll get this. All you have to pay for is the pop. So the pop for 2 days, which was Saturday and Sunday, was $11. So we would have bought this cup on Friday, but we forgot. So Saturday and Sunday we had our cups. My husband has one and I have one. So he carried one, and then my friend wanted to also get the pop. So I gave him my cup, and so it was actually already paid for. So he literally would just go up, stand in line, get your drinks. Line was crazy, line was long. Now, LiQWYD had 2 booths at the convention. It's really cute. It's this whole Western style booth. You know, it's got the cowboy guys, their logo. You go up like a saloon at the little caskets and you get your drinks. This year on, I think it was Saturday or Sunday, the booth ran out of stuff, or they had to restock or something. So everybody had to leave that one and go to the other booth, which was on the whole other side of the convention. That was freaking crazy, y'all. It was freaking crazy, because then the line was super long because it was the only one. I was like, ah. And then we had to stand in it twice, because then I stood in it, my friend stood in it, and then it was like, their drinks, it is cream soda, and they have all these different flavors. Like they have grape cream soda, they have vanilla, orange. So it's really good. You can mix in, you know, mix the different flavors, and so that was delicious. So every year we do that, so it's good to see that they were there. So that was mostly that, and like, you know, otherwise other people eating. They had a section where you could eat with big brown tables with tablecloths on them. The food we ate that year was mainly food with booths that they had around, but this year they did something new. They did something different. A company, I don't know why this company has never ever been here before, but I hope going forward that this company will continue to be at the convention. It was a chocolate fudge company that also sold these nice truffles, and they were called Copper Coast Confections. So this is the box for the fudge. You got 4 pieces of fudge, nice chunks of fudge. Right now my fudge is in a baggie. It's kind of on its last leg or whatever here, because it's been like almost a month, and I'm so sad I didn't get to eat all of it, because what was I thinking? I had 4 giant pieces of fudge, and I actually gave my mom like almost equal to 1, and I still had a bunch, but then my husband got 4 and I got 4. That was smart, because we also couldn't decide, okay, can you pick 2, I pick 2. We couldn't. We were like, you pick 4 and I pick 4. And if you bought 4 bars, which was a pound, then you got that for $20. So we did that. The other thing we did was bought these artisan truffles. They were also super good. They're super pretty too. So they're like hand-painted chocolates. So this is how they look. We've eaten 2 because this has been like a month. This is kind of what they look like right there. So this is a pack of 6. This is $26. This is the comic collection. So there were 6 special candies that came in this pack. What the candies looked like, and you'll see also the booth and kind of what they looked like. And they gave you a taste of everything. You could taste the fudge, you could taste the truffles, and by the end of the convention, you guys, they were selling out. They were selling out. I'm like, y'all like the best thing here right now. I definitely hope that they come back for other years. They actually also had 2 booths, and both booths were running out of stuff. So we were like, This was a pre-made package, which I actually had like 2 or 3 of the flavors that I liked. It actually worked out because 3 flavors I liked and 3 flavors my husband liked, so there's 3 for him and 3 for me mostly. And by the time it was like the Sunday before the convention ended, I decided I would go and buy the truffles because we had already bought the fudge. Y'all, I get there and I'm like, I don't see like half the stuff I want. And so the only way I could get the things I wanted was to buy this pack. They didn't have, there was a double chocolate one, there was an espresso one, and they didn't have them. And I was like, no! So I bought that and I was like, all right, well, this way he gets some and I get some. So it worked out, and I'm so glad that that company was there. Now, we are definitely finna get into this haul. So there was a company called floralfrolic.com, and the girl made these really cute fox comics, and she also did other different little arts. Like there was an art booklet where she had art from Genshin Impact. So she like made washi tape of the characters or something, so that was mentioned in this little book that she was selling. The book was pretty expensive. It was like a $40 art book or something like that. And mind you, it was probably about the size of this pad I have right here. It was like this big and maybe like a little thicker. So I was like, that's pretty small for 40 bucks. The stuff that I purchased from her, I bought some lanyards because we wear lanyards at work. We have our stuff on one. And of course my lanyard at work is getting dirty. So what did I do? I bought 2 new ones. I don't wash or anything. I just went and replaced it. So I like hers. They are very thick. The straps, mine's is not, it's like almost half the size of this. So I was like, ooh, these are so pretty. So these were $7 each, but if you bought 2, you got them for 10. So I got this. This is a Sailor Moon one right here. This is very cute. So I wanted a pink one, and I wanted something that was a little different. I almost got a fox one because she also had fox ones of her art, but I couldn't resist this card captor one. I was like, I wish it was a different color, but I just couldn't. I couldn't resist the Sakura. So I ended up getting that, and that's the one that I use at work. So in addition to that, she sold some buttons, and these buttons, they're pins. I'm sorry, they're pins. They were $18 for 3, and they were also card captor pins. So she said the reason these are supposed to be cheaper because supposedly there's some type of defects with them, but I'm looking like I don't see anything wrong with them. So I'm like, normally I guess they cost more than that, and I'm like, okay, I'll take that one. Also this year my husband wanted to get me an Eat-A bag. So an Eat-A bag is a bag where it kind of has like a pouch where you could put the buttons and different pins and stuff in, and it's got a clear outside. But anyway, it's a clear bag, and you know what? I'll just put a picture up. So it's a clear bag, and you put your pins in it, and a lot of people like they fill that sucker up, but you still also have a pouch where you can put all your stuff. So I wanted one of those because I want to go with my Lolita outfits, which mentioning the cosplays and the outfits, on Friday I dressed up in a Plague Doctor outfit that I put together that I wanted to do for Halloween, and I didn't get to because I couldn't find my mask. Yeah, so I ended up doing it for the convention, so that worked out really well. I got a couple pictures of people, so they really liked it. And then on Saturday, I dressed up in Lolita because that's a quick outfit and it's very easy for me to do and put together. I have 3 Lolita dresses, and I actually got to wear one that I normally don't get to wear. I have a black Lolita dress, and normally I wear a pink one. So that was a really cute outfit. And then the third thing that I wore was this like Alice in Wonderland, the Queen of Hearts inspired, you know, it's my crown, outfit. There's this booth. She sells really gorgeous freaking shirts and hoodies and stuff like that. No, I'm dropping everything. So I wanted to really buy a hoodie, and they're really expensive. They're $60, or a sweatshirt. I was so ready, kind of, sort of, and I waited till Sunday to get it, and then they all sold out the ones that I wanted. So that was very sad. So I ended up buying one of her t-shirts. I knew I wanted to support this artist. It seems she's a Korean artist. So I ended up purchasing her shirt of the month. And so she has a subscription service. It's S2 Heart Designs is the name of her company. So it's super cute. Here's a little card of her art. It's so cute. And then this is like the QR code that you can use to go to her site. She also gave me care instructions for the shirt. So she's got this cute little card that she gives you. And then with each shirt, it has a matching sticker or hoodie. So she gives you this in addition to. And I was like, oh, it's so cute. I love it. It's adorable. So this is the shirt. Of course, I got a pink one. It looks kind of big, but here it is. Hope y'all can see that. And she's very, very into social media. She's she's amazing. The girl's really nice, really kind. I really, really enjoyed her and her mother. So she was like, oh my gosh, you're wearing it. Can I get a picture of you in this shirt? So it was super cute. She was super cute. So I'm very glad I got to support her. I hope to support her more in the future. Worst case scenario, I just have to go and buy online if it comes down to that. So I saw that booth like a year or two ago, and I'm like, I have to get something from that booth 1 year. So this is that year for me. I really should have just went on and got the thing when I first saw it, because then I would have been set. But I didn't expect it to sell out. And there's so many people selling anime related shirts and stuff now. So I'm super happy that I got something, because I'm really trying to make like super cute outfits with these things. Mostly I want to incorporate skirts and stuff. So the booth that was giving out all of these little stickers and stuff I mentioned, that booth also sold this black butler bag, and I just had to have it. It was $5. Honestly, this year, you know, we've been going through a lot in my family and stuff. And I really, you know, probably shouldn't have went to the convention, but I was like, I really want to do something, because it's just been really rough. And actually, here is the card for the candy. So that's part of the haul, because the candy is probably the thing I spent most of my money on. I spent like over 40 bucks on chocolate. Is that too much? Let me know if that's too much, y'all. Please tell me that's not too much, especially for a convention. He gave me this mouse pad for free. That was so sweet. When I bought the bag, because in addition to buying that bag, I bought the mystery bag. And he had a ton of these guys around, just on the ground, and they were $15, and you don't know what you're gonna get. I just went with the bag that I liked the most, because it's pretty. There was a lot of bags that were super cute. So this is my mystery bag, y'all. We about to open this sucker. Let's make some room. Make room, make room. Here we go, y'all. So let's see what I got. Let's see if I got anything good. I don't know. I can't jinx myself. So a lot of people ended up opening their bags there, of course. But it's like, nah, let's just see. I'm expecting to get a poster or something like that, because he seemed to really have a lot of the, oh my god, don't tear the bag. So, oh my gosh, is this Genshin Impact? I don't know, but I got a fan. This is pretty cute. She's cute. Oh gosh, yeah, that feels kind of good. So it's like a plastic fan with the little black handles. There's that. I actually got a fan last year from the Tokidoki booth for free, so it's funny that I got that. I did get a poster. Is this a poster of this anime? No, it's different. Honestly, I don't know what this anime is, but it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Like, can I get this? Whatever this is, I'm interested. And I don't know if this is an actual anime, or if it's like, silly, or if it's like from a novel, like a comic or anything, because he did have some bags that were from like those Korean comic sites. He has some stuff for some of those. So I don't know. I don't know what that is, but I'm very interested in seeing more of whatever it is. I'll probably do some research. And okay, so I got a bunch of stickers. That's not surprising together. Oh, we got a sticker of the girl on the bag. That's cool. I like that. She's pretty. And then this one must be Genshin Impact, I think, maybe. I'm not sure, but she's a little earth girl looking grassy girl. They also gave me a pin of her. So, I mean, considering 15 bucks. And then they also gave me of the bag. Yeah, the girl in the bag. They gave me a poker card set. Oh, wow, that's really cute. I actually love playing cards. So, let's see. Okay. So, here's what one looks like. And then the back of it. So, that's that. That's it. That's all I got. So, getting the mouse pad for free, which is LiQWYD from Sword Art Online, that definitely made it much more worth it. Is that it? Yeah. And then there's another sticker in here. I missed one. Oh, she's cute. They got kind of a little bent up in here because the bag sat on the side for a long time. I am not too impressed, but I'm not angry or anything about it. So I'm not upset about what I got. So yep, that was it. That's mostly all I purchased. That's all I really did. There was a lot of really cool, like, they had cars and stuff. There was several car booths there this year. So that was cool. It'd be nice to kind of network with those people. I did network with some cosplay people and companies and groups that hopefully will be able to come to our fan fest in August. Like I said, I really just did a lot of networking. Just trying to get things for our comic convention to make it a success. That's it. That's all I want to talk about. That's it. That's all. The convention was so much fun. Overall, I had a pretty good time. Was I tired and exhausted at the end of it? Heck yeah. Yeah, I was so tired. My feet hurt every day. Each day I feel like they hurt it a little more and a little more. And it took like 2 weeks for me to recover from that. So I was literally like right before Christmas, I was like, Lord, help me. I need rest. And of course I couldn't rest because then I had to go right back to work. And so that was a lot. I hope you enjoyed this. Please write in the comments if you did, and have you been to any conventions since COVID? Like, it's rough, you guys. It's really rough trying to go to conventions around all these people and still be safe. So let me know about your experiences in the comments because it's tough out here. It's tough. So thank y'all so much for watching. Subscribe and hit the bell. I'm still cleaning up and I'm putting everything in one bag. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. I actually ended up getting a lanyard right here, like from DePaul, and this was like, of course, after I purchased the other ones because that was the first thing I did.